Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting edition of Ringside Rants. I'm just Mike. That's Bad Karma. That's J Rod. That's Jet. How the hell are y'all doing? It's been a fabulous weekend of wrestling, and what the hell has everybody been up to?
Oh, nothing much.
Working.
Watching wrestling, trying to
Some
survive a
wrestling.
tornado up here.
Uh,
Well, you
tornado.
don't. C'est passé. Don't talk to Louisiana about no bad weather, dog. Don't be doing
Yeah.
that. Don't be
Oh,
doing
I
that.
have
speaking
been,
about
I
Biggity
got,
biggity boo.
I got the new Splatoon Raiders. So I've been playing that online with multiplayer.
Mhm.
okay, nobody cares,
And I
Jordan.
just,
It's a kid's
I
game.
Yeah,
just been
wait
working
till the
my ass
chat
off.
comes in. They will care. You just because you don't care because
It's a kid's game.
it's not a
Well
kids
then,
game. Kids
It
game.
is. Yeah,
Tournament. That's a tournament fucking shmup that sells like crazy. Fool.
yeah. It's just like Fortnite.
It's a little more fun than Fortnite. I got a treasure hunt going on.
well,
That sounds like Fortnite.
Yeah. Eh,
Treasure hunt is well. Since when is Fortnite a treasure hunt?
I mean, it's the same basic cause concept, Jordan.
Fortnite's very boring for me.
You get to build stuff and you shoot stuff down and then
Oh,
you
that's
kill
build
people.
stuff. I'm on a literal Nintendo style treasure hunt, bro. Get out of it. And I get to talk to my people and all that while we're running around because that's how it all works now. With no headset, no headphones, no nothing. Comes right through my phone and we all communicate.
Welcome to 2026, where everybody uses their phone to play video games.
Yep.
pretty much.
so, anyways, a lot to unpack this weekend. A lot of wrestling. Oh,
A lot of
so
wrestling. A lot of wrestling.
a lot of wrestling.
A lot of wrestling. There was some collision. There was some
Hmm.
AAA. There was some redemption. There was
Yep.
some. There was some news.
MLW.
It was the continuation of the G1.
Um,
You see it,
JCW
undo?
and
Yeah.
GCW did an event.
Yes, they did. Yes, they
Lord.
did.
Yep.
And who else did? Oh, then there was no, that happened. No. Oh, I watched something that happened several months ago, I think, which was Teal Piper versus Danny Moe in a power slap contest.
Oh, come
Danny,
on.
Danny Moe beat her ass there 29-25 or
Oh,
29-26.
yep. That's here recently
Yeah, it was a couple
because
months
I
ago.
know I know Piper been in it for a while now. Piper been in the little power slap thing for a while. Uh, but
Yeah, she got beat.
yeah.
She got beat the first. She fouled by
So
stepping,
Danny, uh huh.
and then the other two hit. Like the other two that she threw out hit, and they labeled the third one as a clubbing, but it was denied as a clubbing, and then ruled a good hit. But it still wasn't enough to beat Danny Moe's three good shots. Even though they
Yeah.
wasn't enough to hurt her, they were enough to win.
Well,
That's
she's
a great
probably freaking still.
that's a great question, Devin. Maybe you could ask that Wednesday if I miss a lot or whatever Wednesdays.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
miscellaneous Wednesdays for sure.
Saints football in 48 days. That's 48 days, and I don't care.
I'm ready
Saints.
for LSU football. I want to see what our new squad's going to do and what we're going to be looking like for the future.
Man, I was
Uh,
watching. Speaking of which, I was watching the ACC days, and they asked legit. They asked Lane Kiffin, "Who is he starting here, here, and here?" And he said he had no idea. No idea. Dude, you have a 3-year starter, a junior starting that's been starting all 3 years, and you don't know if you're going to start him this year because you have a freshman.
I
Come
would
on,
tell
man.
bro,
everybody I don't know who I'm
Come on,
starting
bro.
either.
bro, yeah,
Bro.
Come
that's
on,
just
man.
Lane Kiffin playing the game, baby.
Yeah,
That
I would tell
motherfucker got his.
everybody I don't. I would tell. Well, wait,
Uh,
people
he
come up to
got his
people.
starting rotation locked down. Trust me when I say it. Offense and defense is both
Yeah,
set,
people come up
ready
to
to
me,
go.
bro. Mike, people come up to me whether it's shows I'm playing, whether it's for funerals, funeral arrangements that come up, and I'm like, I don't. And it's like 5 minutes time to go, and I said, I don't know. The order's not working. What? I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. I'll make something happen. Okay, and I play the whole thing for him.
Yeah, Anthony, what's up, bro?
Hey,
It's on it. What's up, bro?
Yeah, but no, I mean, when I was watching it though, man, every other team, you had everybody talking about who they're starting and where they're starting at. But Lane Kiffin was going completely bananas, dude. He was like, I don't
To the
even know who
vest,
our
baby.
kicker. He even said, I don't even know who our kicker is going to be this year.
Trolling his
But
ass off,
we
man.
should be
Trolling
talking
his
about
ass.
this. We should be talking about this Wednesday. We got a lot of wrestling to cover.
Yeah.
It's
We
redemption.
will.
It was redemption, man. Let's just it's split collision. AAA was some minor whatevers, and and let's get to redemption. And redemption was a filler pay per view. I didn't watch it live. I watched a little bit of it tonight.
but with
It
some major implications in it. So it made it a bit minor, but it was some major implications going on.
For one
yeah,
story and two or three results.
Would you like me to look up the results?
that Painmaker Tommaso Ciampa match.
That's the match everybody says is the match.
It was bonkers, dude.
Okay.
See, that's what I'm saying, Anthony. That's exactly what I'm saying. SEC days, dude. The media days. The whole thing, man. The whole thing on the LSU was who's the gateway and who's going to play here and who's going to play here and here. But Florida, Jesus, God, dude, what the? That's all I'm going to say is what the? They have no clue. The coach has no clue where his team is, where they're going to be ranked at.
You don't know that. You don't know. What kind of unprofessional tells you, oh, I'm gonna have, unless it's a baseball game. Oh, I'm gonna have, or you know the team's playing. You never reveal that shit at the beginning of a season, bro.
Okay, then why did Kirby Smart do it?
Idiot.
No, he's Kirby Smart. He's Kirby Smart.
Now I could, if I'm a coach or I got to play his team, I can go and study each one of them boys and where they're gonna be at.
That's fine, but they get better every year.
That's cool.
That's like saying, oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna have this guy stick to that guy. Last year he was this good.
In the words of King Leonidas to the 300, we'll put that name to the test.
Oh yeah. Anthony, that's every year. Everybody thinks SEC deserves to have all 12 to 14 spots in the whole college football playoff system. And let's just be real. There are other teams outside the ACC that are just as good or better than the SEC team.
5, if you're lucky, every season are worth a damn outside the SEC.
Make the difference.
Well, so if you're talking top of the SEC or the bottom of the SEC, that's what you're talking.
Yeah, right. Well, and all of this is getting ready to change because the whole college football, since I want to talk about it, the game has changed. Lane Kiffin's ahead of the curve. Now it's a money game. Who you can buy, who you can get. And it's no different than F1 racing. If you're the top team, one of the top 3 teams or 4 teams with all the money, you do good. If you're on the bottom, you're just there to come in 9th and 10th place and on the constructors. And there's only 10 constructors. All it is, it's going to come. The game is changing. We're ahead of the curve. They got to be sleeping to fuck this up. I mean, it's the whole thing is going to turn into what colleges have the most Skrilla to get who they got to get. That's what it's going to come down to. The whole game is changing.
Well, so now we're moving to colleges being brands. Now we're being true brands. And your brand power is going to bring these 5-star athletes to you now. It ain't no longer the school prestige or whatever. It ain't that no more.
It's coach prestige now. It's your coach and how much money you can give me.
Yep. Because Oregon is a powerful ass brand out there, and they got a damn good coach. So Oregon will always be in the mix.
The one thing is you can have a damn good coach, but if you have a shit team, you gotta have a shit team.
That's why you got to get the school to pay up to grab the people you want from the other people. That's what it's going to turn into over the next couple of years. We're just ahead of the curve on it because we saw the writing on the wall, and we grab. That's why we've got so much power going on in there leading wise.
Y'all do have the curve right now, but it ain't just. I will say this: it ain't just LSU. Ohio State has that curve. They've been on that curve.
Well, let's look at the guarantee. Indiana is not guaranteed for forever. Oregon is a team that you always got to watch out for with who they have in play. That's a team outside of the SEC that you always got to keep an eye on. Ohio, as much as we all hate Ohio State, them ball suckers, you got to watch them. Michigan, it depends on if they sleep in 1 year, they're awake 1 year. And can anybody name one more team that's worth a damn outside the SEC?
Notre Dame.
That's because you like Notre Dame. Notre Dame is
No. Notre Dame over the last 5 years has stepped up their shit. I think that Marcus Freeman got a hell of a shot to do another run at it this year coming. Now, after this year,
Times will tell.
Don't know.
we're gonna find out over the next season or two if Notre Dame's gonna stay anywhere. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna see.
Because you're gonna have, they're either gonna have to join up with somebody, or they're gonna get left by these other schools that's gonna be like, no, Notre Dame is by himself over there making all that money. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a hierarchy thing with Notre Dame, and it sucks.
And it's always been that way, though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But it'll be worse now.
Yeah. We had to win all our games just to get nominated to the playoffs.
Right.
That sucks.
Right, because y'all were held on the same level as like a fucking Boise State damn near, right? Where you had to go run perfect just to get in. You know, I get it. And it shouldn't be, because back in the day, bro, it was Notre Dame and Ohio State. That was the fucking, you know.
That was a team, bro.
Fucking Michigan came in afterwards, you know. But
had Florida over there. FCU can't get your damn break. Perfect season and got booted out because they thought they wouldn't be good for the ratings versus Alabama. That was a damn shame. Nick Saban should have made Alabama sit out that year and not take that from them boys with no loss.
Dude, they were down to their fourth quarterback, and they got monkey stomped by Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's like the year before they went undefeated and they were supposed to go to playoffs and didn't get it. That's bullshit. When you got teams that have 1 and 2 losses, that's garbage, bro.
Dude, they won every game. They won every game throughout the regular season.
Yeah,
and then they got monkey stomped in the bowl game.
Yeah, it was a bowl game. Why are you going to give a shit? That's half of them were saying they didn't want to play the bowl game.
But dude, you're in your 4th-string quarterback. 4th string.
Yep. Oh, people walked. They said we're not doing this bowl game and risk injuring us. We're not doing this. We came here to play for the championship.
Everybody played.
Well, when you fuck people over, bro, and you put in a team with 1 or 2 losses versus a perfect run, that's bullshit.
You put them against a 1-loss Georgia.
Who cares?
Yep.
And Georgia Monkey Stone was like 64-0, 64-3, something like that.
It was bad, but
it was like, what the fuck?
No.
ACC is not what it once was.
The ACC hasn't been a threat to nobody, and look, minus the flash in the pan that Florida State did with fucking
Jameis Winston.
With fucking Winston. Early 2000s into like it was like from like 01 to like 08 they were like pretty relevant within the scene, and then all of a sudden, so you had a little 7-year run there.
Yeah,
I mean, besides the Miami shit going on, but I mean, Miami's the one that put them out. So they had their ebb and flows, because you had your times with fucking Bowden in Florida State, where Florida State was running the shit, and then you had Miami come on, and you know, Clemson for that little run there. But you know, they had their moments, but never stability, right? When the SEC come on, bro, stayed on, stayed.
there was a dynasty in Alabama. I'm not going to knock it. I'm
full
going to say.
blown.
I mean, Nick Saban is probably the best head coach in college football. I don't like that. I hate admitting that, but it's the God's honest truth. With him gone, it levels the playing field all around college football.
Oh yeah. They don't have no dynasty anytime soon. I mean, who else you got left to buy now that you ain't got Saban? It's a whole different ball game.
Well, I'm put it this way: what Signetti did last year proved that the dynasties are dead, because you can have an upstart come out of absolute blue fuck nowhere and have a hell of a run for a season, and your dynasty don't matter.
2 seasons, because we beat them the first season in the playoffs.
Right.
And we went all the way to the finals.
And it seems after last season, even though they're a team you got to watch out for, it looked like for a few years Georgia had their own dynasty going, but
Kirby had it going on, but then you playing mostly seniors, and you playing mostly seniors. You got a hell of a big turnover every year. Eventually, you run out of steam. Yeah, you run out of steam.
I mean, hell, look at Carson Beck. He got sidelined with an injury, and he goes, "I'm gonna go play in Miami."
Right.
And then he did great till like very end of the season. Then he backed it up. You know who he reminded me of? Y'all gonna hate me when I say it. He reminded me of Drew Brees in college. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
It's true.
Just saying.
It's no, and Drew hung on and stayed, but man, that you saw him be the little man blowing up the expectation at fucking Purdue, and people forget how lights out Drew Brees was at fucking Purdue, man. That dude was a fucking gunslinger with a fucking purpose. The accuracy was there from college, and just so happened, bro, he goes to freaking San Diego, gets that freaking injury,
and they trade the shit out of him.
And look, we're not talking about Drew Brees in the terms that we talk about him had he had not gone to a coach like Sean Payton that took his time and developed an offense around him and really played to his strengths. That was the major so they were literally 1A and 1B, dog. They were the fucking duo. So Sean's trying to do that now with your boy Bo Nix. I don't see that. Bo is gonna be good, but he's not gonna be Drew Brees level.
Oh,
because
no.
Drew, So
we can sit here and debate college football every week on Mondays, every week on Wednesdays.
And that's not what the majority of everybody's here to hear.
They are not here to hear us talk about foosball and pigskin leather. They're not here to talk about that with us.
What are we? We are a wrestling talk show, baby. We are a wrestling talk show. Is what we are.
But we can back it up on the other aspect of every other thing as well: football, baseball, soccer.
Wednesday we could start talking football with the shows because all you have is dynamite.
Miscellaneous Wednesday is whatever, baby. Hell, we
because tonight we got to cover this AEW show and we got to cover freaking Raw.
Yep. We can freaking talk about your mama's third cousin twice fucking removed. It don't matter. I mean, Wednesdays is open, so it is.
Oh man, Dan Marino, man. Dan Marino is the exception of. He should be in the Hall of Fame. The man had the most passing yards, the most receptions. He is, and he should be in the Hall of Fame, even though he never won a World Series. Super Bowl.
Wait, so he's saying Dan Marino shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, because he hasn't won a Super.
Man, come on, bro. Come on, man.
Marino changed the game and what a quarterback does in the game.
Yes.
But they're saying that. But do you know how many Chicago Bears players are in the Hall of Fame, which we have the most, that didn't win a championship?
Good players are good players. It don't matter how the fuck come about it with championships.
Yeah.
Right? And if you don't have Dan Marino, you don't have the blueprint for fucking Jim Kelly.
We don't have the long passing game in football.
Right. You don't have that blueprint for these quarterbacks that came down the line afterwards.
Yeah.
In case some people in here ain't that old watching the show, it was all Wildcat, baby, before that. It was handoff football. Quarterback was not the leader of the team.
Run the ball, baby. Run the
Joe
ball.
Montana.
Have a big
Joe
ass mouth.
Montana.
Joe
Joe
Montana.
Joe Montana. He's an actor, you stupid asshole. I love that movie, man. God, I love that movie.
Anywho, so I got the redemption results up if you want me to kind of blow through it real quick.
We can go through them. We can go through the AAA results first because it happened before
Okay.
Redemption.
All
Collision, I would say we go through it, but at the same time, I really don't think we should go to Collision because it was a afterthought whenever Redemption happened.
Collision was a nothing. Go do AAA and then go to.
Let's go to the big highlight points for the weekend. Right. Okay.
And I'll let Josh take over for AAA if he wants it.
All right.
Go
Well,
ahead,
for
man.
AAA, the two major things that happened this weekend, was it Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana lost their titles, their mixed tag titles to Jordan's favorite,
Yes.
La Henderita.
La Hydra.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, her and Dragon Lee, I think it is, right?
Yeah.
Are now the new mixed tag team champions. So I know Jordan's happy about that.
Oh yeah, plenty of ass.
Then then we go. I think I'm not sure if there was another match, but I know the main event of that night was Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano going against two of the Evil Dogs. I'm just going to call them that because that's what it translates to. Perros del Mal. Basically, it translates to Evil Dogs. Or Dogs of Evil, whatever you want to call them.
Evil puppies.
Evil puppies. So, the major point that the match went all over the place in this one. And El Grande was getting his ass kicked. And he Evil Dog started interfering, and he had his guys come out, Bravo and Alpha and Bravo, whatever their names are.
Rio and Bravo.
Rio and Bravo, which is what's
Pete
their
Dunne.
actual names? Pete Dunne
and Tyler Bates.
Tyler Bates, yeah, they came out, interfered, they got them off the back. El Grande went to go give Dominic a tag. He backed off the ring like he always does, like a little bitch. Backed out. They came, jumped up. They came and got Americano. He pinned him. So the Evil Dogs won that. Then, as Dominic was backing out, he aligned himself with Omos and oh, good God, what is that other guy's name? The manager guys. I forget the manager guy's name, but so he lined himself with another faction in Mexico.
The evil faction, yeah.
Yeah. So finally, Dominic will be booed as a heel in Mexico. So that's pretty much sums it up for AAA.
Okay, nice short review. I like it.
There we go.
We'll see.
Well, they only have like I think AAA. The most you get is three matches. That's it. Three matches. That's it. They only go on for an hour.
Is good.
Yeah, and we gonna see if Dominic gets booed, man. So it's a weird situation with Dominic because this is what was gonna happen in this match. Anybody that's ever seen a freaking old school wrestling setup smell this motherfucker coming from 3 miles away.
Yeah.
It just is what it is, right? So you got Dom doing the dirty heel shit, and all it's gonna do is it's gonna put that fucking divide within the crowd, which what you want. You want your boys that fucking want to ride with the heel, riding with Dom. You want all of your children and face people with fucking Grande. And so now you have your two tops to build under. So it worked out beautifully for AAA as far as that went.
Well, the thing is that the faction that he joined, they needed somebody because they don't have Vikingo. Yeah. So because Vikingo's gonna be out for a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which I mean, fucking Omos is an attraction by himself. He gonna be all right. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if at some point we don't see Big Oba go down there and fucking challenge fucking Omos within his quest to be the biggest and baddest motherfucker there is, right? So it's just gonna be one of them things. I think he could have left. I think he could have left Omos by himself. To be honest, you would have had more of a chance to push him as the monster he is, rather than
And the good thing is that now they got somebody. They got with Dominic. They got somebody who can translate from English and Spanish too. So,
But Tyler, I understand you, bro. I get it. Tomorrow you will be in 1 hour because you're going to sleep. I get it. But we'll see you on Friday. Don't forget Wednesday, bro. We'll be here on Wednesday as well.
Now Wednesday, I am not going to be available.
Boo.
Because I'm going to go see Guns N' Roses.
Oh, and there's a good chance I forgot. I might not be here Wednesday because we didn't have vet breaks last week because of the storm. I'll probably be going Wednesday.
Well, I'm going to be doing it by myself.
Not if you wait till 10 o'clock.
J-Rod,
I got you, Mike. Whenever I get off, babe, I got you.
But it depends on when I
got one that rides with me. You damn traitors.
Well, hey, I want to go see some rock and roll. All right, damn it.
Guns N' Roses suck. That's all I'm going to say about that.
God damn.
Yeah, you know what?
Well, I'm sorry. They did tour with your toilet brush and toothpicks, you know?
You know what? I'd rather have that any day of the week than I'm doing it. Yeah, fuck those guys. Those guys suck.
Hey, you know what? As someone who never seen them, I want to go fucking see Guns N' Roses, all right? It's on my list.
Boo. That's all I'm going to say is boo.
Hey, all I know is Public Enemy is opening up for them.
Really?
Yes.
I saw it, huh?
That's cool. I mean, I'd go for Public Enemy, but yeah, see, Tyler even agrees. Fuck Guns N' Roses, dude. They fucking suck, dude.
All right. Hey, you know what? Hey, hey, I'm sorry. I was too young for the original run. All right.
Jesus, God, they were terrible.
Yeah, Tyler. So they are trying out a couple of indies, but it looks like this is kind of bargain shopping type thing, bro. They're gonna go ahead. The ones that can really work, they're gonna go ahead and work on some sort of little supplemental deal. The other ones, bro, they just go kick out back into the world. They're basically building. Right. They're basically building numbers just to have numbers at this point. But it's going to be strictly for like NXT and situations such as that, because you're about to have your next round of call-ups from NXT coming up.
But another thing I would say, I missed another wrestling event this weekend due to my my brother's baby shower. But Tommy Dreamer's little promotion came around my town. I didn't even know it.
Hardcore wrestling? House of Hardcore?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. But I didn't even know he was coming to town. It was like it was too late. I'm like, oh man. But I was at my brother's baby shower. I had to show up, so I got a nephew right now. So
yeah, there you go.
Congratulations, congratulations, brother.
Yes.
How much for tickets to go to the House of Hardcore show?
Shit, you're probably looking at maybe $10 or $15 at the most.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Probably about 300 people showed up, if that.
I tell you the truth, I don't even know. I like I said, I was informed a little bit too late, and I was like, but I was already committed to something, so I couldn't go.
Yeah, like this Sunday, man, I'm committed to going out again. I'm not watching Summer Scam. Saturday or Sunday, I'm gonna be honest. Saturday I'm working. Sunday I'm not gonna be around to watch it. and I don't care. I'm not a person that's going to sit there and tell you that I think SummerSlam is going to be a good show. I don't. Um, I
It's
have no
it's
faith in WWE.
it's got a lot of sports entertainment qualities within these card lineups. You're gonna be entertained if you like that sort of if you like the
Yeah,
WWE style. You will be entertained. The card is good and solid as far as that goes. The wrestling's gonna be middle of the road,
short.
if even that. And that's fine. But you're gonna have your big fucking attraction matches. You're gonna have your ones that's ending storylines. They're doing things the way that they've always done it, and there's nothing really wrong with that. Uh, you're not gonna watch SummerSlam in the same breath you'll watch fucking G1 or you'll watch whatever. It's just not gonna be
No,
Yeah,
no.
because
and plus commercials galore.
right.
Commercials outweigh the wrestling.
And you
Mhm.
get 1 hour free on ESPN, everybody.
The big
Right.
Yeah,
question
well,
though
no,
is
no. Oh, no, you guys. Let's be clear. ESPN Plus.
No, no, ESPN2, ESPN, and then it
Regular
goes to
ESPN.
ESPN. Then it goes to the
Yep.
ESPN app.
Yeah.
Yeah, what biggest scam ever?
Dude, that's a big waste of junk money, dude. I'm gonna be honest, man. I would rather waste my money on something that I can actually physically have and the hold to have like something that's worth value than anything to do with ESPN.
the big
The only
question
thing
though that we
ESPN,
all waiting on is does Cody finally turn heel here?
no,
Not yet.
Uh,
We get
it's
we
him
get
versus no.
we get a little more taste. We get a little more taste here, but not yet. Not yet.
He's gonna watch a
It's
free Discord
that
server.
I think it's going to be this one as it's going to be either or. Is either Punk goes heel or Cody goes heel. It's one either or.
I don't think because Punk, I just don't see it with Punk with his age. I don't think they need to do it yet. Cody's the one that's stale, not Punk.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You're gonna get a little bit more Jordan. I think it's gonna be because even the shit Punk been jabbing at him with, it ain't really barbs, bro. Like it's little kitty shots is what Punk's throwing, man. It ain't like
He's throwing
legitimate.
slaps, bro. He's throwing
Yeah,
slaps. He ain't throwing full
it ain't
fledged fists.
right, right. So even if Cody doesn't get it, whatever the fuck, is this the feud that's going to turn him to the dark side? I don't think so. I don't think this is the one. You're going to see more asshole Cody. Like that might start here, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and and
We'll see if
that
he
might
is
snowball, but uh, yeah, we're not getting heel Cody probably till after
Royal Rumble.
Mania sometimes.
I think Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Rumble or Mania, 1 to 2.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest here too. I could care less. I mean, I really could. And when he turns heel, it's going to make a big pop. It's going to change the narrative,
Oh yeah.
and people are going to be like, "Oh my god, we finally got what we wanted." And and then 3 weeks later, they're like, well, "We want him face again."
I don't know. I don't know about that because Cody as a heel had a hell of a run all over the wrestling world, and he could be more inventive. He can keep. He's a better heel. He's just a
Mhm.
better freaking heel than he is
Right.
a babyface. And I
The
mean,
Took the
majority of
revival.
wrestlers will tell you, yeah, the majority of wrestlers will tell you it's way easier to play a heel than it is a face.
oh
You
yeah,
you got to put a lot more work into being a face than you do a heel. The heel, you could be a natural just asshole if you
Yeah,
want, and just fucking say what you want to say, do what you want to do, and it just comes more naturally. Now,
you
I'm
know,
not saying all wrestlers are assholes, but you got to have a little bit in you to do this line of work, bro. It's just
yeah,
I
and
think
you know
I
who
think Cody needs to pull that trigger sooner than later because if I was a WWE fan, I'd have tuned out already. But it's just so stale. It's so
I,
and they
I,
don't.
I think it could be Royal Rumble, like what he's saying. That's a good possibility. We see the actual switch flip,
Yeah,
the Royal Rumble leading into Mania.
I'm
And
gonna be
and
honest.
That's possible.
WWE has tired heels. They need new heels.
Mm-hmm.
You know, honestly, God, truthfully, the best heel in WWE is Randy Orton.
Right now, yeah, that can just turn that on at a moment's notice. Yes,
Yeah,
100%.
that's the best heel you have in
Seth
WWE.
Seth is the same old cocky heel that we've always seen him play, and that's one just like with this thing with Roman. They spun Roman back face now, so now it's fucking Seth is playing his cocky heel, where Roman's gonna get the fucking babyface push and pop. Just for once this is over with, Roman's gonna return back to being an asshole with the bloodline. So
Mhm.
you're doing it for nothing, for the sake of just we need a good guy and we need a bad guy, and Seth's gonna play the bad guy this time. That's not that's not getting nothing over. That's not
No,
getting your story over. That's not.
this
If
pay
you would
per
have
view
just. Mhm.
is a filler, and it's not supposed to be a filler pay per view. It's a
No.
fucking
No, this is one of
pay-per-view.
your big three. Yeah,
And it's a filler pay per view. You got Dominic Mysterio versus Danhausen. Oh my god, that's such a great match there. I can't wait to see that.
that's a comedy match, and you fucking know what it's gonna be. That's just bottom line.
It's trash,
Comedy,
straight up
yeah,
trash.
comedy match. Danhausen's gonna get over. I mean, the match is a human money's on a pole match. What'd that tell you?
All
I
I
mean,
heard was
it's
human monies. Where?
On
yeah.
a pole.
So Danhausen versus Dominic's gonna be human money's on a pole match.
Oh my God, the people are gonna eat that shit up like a comedy act.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me, Tyler. What's up, Tyler?
That match is gonna have so much
Our world.
fan back and forth over that match. That's gonna probably be one of the loudest matches of the night.
Yeah. I agree.
I like that. King Dragon Empire World. That's awesome.
Yep. Yep. I mean, to me, bro, your biggest pop of the night is gonna be over. Night one for sure is gonna be over in fucking Brock. There's nothing that's been building or that's gonna come to that thing of
That's
like their
Garrett. Wait a minute.
their
That's
payoff match.
guaranteed night one.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So they're gonna
Hell in
start
a
at
cell.
the main event, or they're gonna start the show like they did in Mania.
Well, I
I
understand
would
it's
have.
the second match on the card.
Yeah, that's the way it's structured in the thing is looking like that, but that card is subject to change as far as its is placement
They
goes.
have
So,
12
so
matches.
you're telling me night one's main event is gonna be that?
Could be. Could be.
Night one's main event is going to be Seth and Roman.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't
is
you
it?
can't you can't do you can't do
Yeah.
Hell in a
Is
Cell in the
that
opening
the
match.
That's what I'm trying. We tried to debate this the other week. They're in a pickle with this 2 day shit with Hell in a Cell, with Cody and Punk, and then Reigns and Rollins. Like, what do you do night one? Who do you put night two? What do you do with
Oh,
the Hell in a Cell?
dude. Night two, they have a fatal four-way women's ladder interim championship match.
That trash should be on night one.
Dude,
That trash should start night one.
they put all that trash on night two. They put all the trash.
That should be the starting match of either night one or night two, a women's ladder match. That should kick off the whole fucking show.
Dude, I'm telling you, all the trash is on night two. Am I wrong, J Rod?
I'm looking it up right now. Give me a second. That way I got it up in front of me. All right. Here we go.
But we going to AEW.
No, we're still talking about Summer Scam, and then we'll get into Redemption.
Yeah.
All right, so Saturday's matches in no absolute particular order. Which if I had to guess, it's probably top to bottom, but we'll see. So if I'm reading the top to bottom, it would make more sense. I mean, bottom to top. So you would have the 6-woman tag match with the Bella Twins and Paige versus Fatal Influence.
Which is going to be garbage.
That would be the first one.
Welcome to Raw, everybody.
You got the 6-man tag match: LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, Royce Keys versus Jacob Fatu and the Usos. That one got a little more steam tonight. I'm hoping that LA Knight comes out this motherfucker with a better position towards something else because this is a waste. Smack
Well, I
dab
mean,
in the middle of it.
dude, all the stuff you mentioned so far should be on Raw or SmackDown.
100%.
Kind of like the majority of Redemption.
Now, smack dab in the middle of it, you'd have Gunther and Nick Aldis. That's going to be an interesting match because
That's a good one.
Nick hasn't done it in a while. Where is he going to be? How is he going to jive with Gunther? That would be one that I would be willing to see. Then you'd
And
have
I want to call this right now. If Aldis stays wrestling, because he gave up his position as general manager, if he stays wrestling, I say this is where they move Paige in. Just saying.
yeah.
AJ Styles.
AJ don't want to be on the road. He wants to be with his kids, and she don't want to travel the country. So originally retired, but dude don't want it.
So after that, you'd have the women's title with Liv Morgan and Io Sky. Then you would have the Hell in a Cell with Oba and Brock. So after those 6 men get out the way, it's not terrible. Gunther and all this. Liv and Io is gonna set the pace on the match. Io's gonna do what she's gotta do. The match is gonna be okay. Oba, Femi and Brock Lesnar inside the cage is gonna be brutal. It's gonna be a bloodbath. So we just gonna see who comes out on top. And then the last match for Saturday is CM Punk and Cody Rhodes.
I for the EO. Well, we're not doing pick'em, so I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, no, we ain't picking just yet. We might.
So
do
wait
that
a minute.
later.
So they're having both championships on night 2.
No, Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday you're getting one, and this night 2 you're getting the other.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Well,
Saturday you're getting the women's and you're getting the undisputed.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then
You can see him Punk versus Cody.
And then Sunday you're getting Danhausen, Dominic Mysterio,
Trash.
the Sami Zayn Finn Balor match,
Trash.
Oh, that's trash.
the Trick Williams Baron Corbin match.
More trash.
There you go. Mike, who you rooting
Made
for?
him choke.
Hey, that's a trash match.
That's straight trash, man.
That is a trash bag.
Trash bag of trash, man.
That
Someone
one match, yeah.
Someone needs to call BFI to come get that shit out of the ring.
This dude's calling BFI as his garbage people.
Oh, how about this? Call Waste Management to get that shit out of the fucking ring.
No, those fuckers don't want to talk to me right now.
So then we have Penta and Chad Gable, which is going to be the match of that whole card. To me, that's it.
Yeah, that's
Penta and Chad Gable's gonna do it.
Yeah,
that's gonna be for the Intercontinental Championship.
The one I would give a shit about watching, and Mike can poo all over it all he wants, is Dominique and fucking Danhausen. It's just gonna be a riot. It's gonna be a fucking riot.
Oh, it's gonna be a comedy match like we haven't seen in a while because they've played comedy angles, but not much in the way of like a true comedy match in a while. So this is their time to just go full blown silly with it with fucking Danhausen and Dominic. So I don't like the fact that you're using Dominic as the mega champion for AAA as the other side of this joke. I don't like that at all.
That's how they don't care. But I want to call a spot. Unless they go to a hardcore match after this. I say Danhausen breaks out a bag and he empties the bag, but it's not taxed. It's teeth. And Dom falls trying to go up, get the money 100%. On the pool into the teeth. I'm calling that.
100%. So then after the Penta Chad Gable match, we would have the interim women's championship ladder match.
I'll admit the Penta and Chad Gable. I'm interested in that match.
I am. That's the one I'm interested in so far.
That's the match of the night, right there.
I got a hard time seeing Chad Gable win, though.
I don't know, man. I think he's very believable beating Penta because it'll give him back that star power that he needs to moving forward.
But does WWE America side care about Chad Gable?
Not
I don't
really.
feel like it. And
Mm,
Penta's all over commercials and shit, dude.
right.
Penta's on the
So
damn
I
tax
think they care
commercial.
about him enough to where they're going to give him a payoff, and they're going to give him the payoff on a big stage. If this is his first little nibble at it, right? This is going to go on. Is one of them things of even if you want to keep Penta for the brand power and programming, you can let Chad get close, and you can kick him down the road
I,
and let him go towards Mania, and there's
I,
always that chance at
I don't
Mania
know
he
about
wins the single title.
I don't
You
know
know,
about this because out of everything, I think this is the title change right here. This is the title change.
you think so? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Penta's
Has
had a good. Don't get me wrong, Penta's a good champion, and he's been a champion for good God,
6 months.
almost half the year so far.
6 months.
You
Yeah.
could have a point. It could, and that could be a way to elevate. If they do it right, it could, in the right way, elevate Chad Gable instead of put him on a losing streak and sending me back down AAA. But I want to see Mike cry when Baron Corbin takes the belt from Trick Williams.
Dude, I'm not gonna watch that shit.
It doesn't
It's
matter. You're still going to cry the Monday after it happens.
not gonna care. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, WWE shit the bed when they hired that son of a bitch back, and they have no clue how to push Trick Williams. Dude's trash.
I can tell you, I think I know what they're doing. Baron Corbin's going to win the title. They're going to get into a program, and it's going to be a back and forth. Trick's going to win it back later.
Okay,
Oh,
Anthony
No,
has a question. Anthony has a question. He says, "I think says I have a question. You guys think the Hell in a Cell match is
he
gonna
means
be
Hell in the Cell. Yeah.
the coming event? Is it gonna start the show? Okay.
We debated this
Yeah, we
last
had
week,
already talked
Anthony, and
about. Yeah.
we don't know because of the damn 2-day debacle where the Mania they started the whole show. You don't
Yeah.
want to start a show with a Hell in a Cell because then
I'm,
you got to
I'm,
lower the cage and raise it the fuck back up. The question is, do they put the Hell in a Cell before one of the two title matches,
Yeah, they have to.
or do they let the show end like that and you put one of the two title matches? That's what we don't know.
the way I read it from bottom to top is the way that I'm looking at. That's about the best way you could line it out. You get like for Saturday, you get your two bullshit matches out of the way. Then you have from Gunther and Nick Aldis up is decent. So, but you sandwich the Hell in a Cell between the two title matches. That way, living them can have an okay match because everybody's building towards this, and then the main event of Punk and Cody just got to try to beat it after, which I do not envy them boys at all trying to beat that. What's going to come out of that cell match?
Well,
Uh,
I don't think the cell match is going to be very competitive. I think it's going to be one sided. I think the cage is going to be Brock's friend, and that's how he's going to have almost the entire advantage. They and he's going to Obafemi's going to take all the cage shots till the end. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Because it's Brock.
and
Brock is not getting slammed into that cage on his head 6 times. It's not happening. I just don't see it. I think that Brock is going to use that cage. Almost got the advantage at first. Brock's going to use that cage. Use the cage non-fucking stop the whole match. Ova's going to come back, power out of all the abuse he's taken, be getting beat up in the cage and win.
it's gonna be brutal regardless of how it happens. I can see I
I
can
think it's
see
going to be
Brock
brutal
getting
for
all of his.
Obafemi. I think it's going to be brutal for Obafemi, not Brock. We'll
I
be
can
lucky if Brock takes 5 impact moves. We'll be lucky. Short of Ova's finisher.
we gonna see.
Wouldn't you predict either Roxanne or Raquel goes full crazy Latino and live because I'm shocked they're able to hold their tongue this long and not snap on
They they
her? I could care
they
less.
fucking know their role. They fucking know their role. Lives got the belt. Whatever. They fucking know their role. It
Oh,
ain't like either of them. It ain't like either of them has made it clear beforehand that they're fucking both eyeing what Liv got. They fucking made that clear. But they just ain't gonna bite the hand that feeds them right now. That's just bottom line what it is.
Oh, apparently nobody's watched Raw tonight because there's
Oh yeah,
some
oh yeah,
changes.
no. Yep.
Well, we'll get into that.
Yep, tempo. And then the last match for Sunday was fucking Roman and Seth. So that's the SummerSlam card. Y'all in the comments can take that what it is. It's gonna be a lot of the more soap opera type thing,
Yeah,
sports entertainment,
what it is.
more fucking than wrestling. But you have to appreciate the sports entertainment value to watch this show within earnest.
Yeah.
So that's just that's just what it's going to be. Let's go on to.
Well, while y'all are getting ready to do AEW, so let me go over the G1 Climax 36 standings after night 7, where we're at points wise with everybody, real quick.
All right.
All right, A block. Leading the A block, only one man. We have a clear outliner with 3-1 with 6 points. Takeshita. Takeshita is at the top of A block.
Okay.
Then you have everybody else short of one man, tied at 4 points now. And everybody's 2-2. Everybody else under that. That means Goto, Bull No Leg, Jake Lee, Oiwa, Suji, Great Khan, Yuta Ice, Sonata. And believe it or not, the world's greatest wrestler is only at 1-3 with 2 points. Shingo Takagi. It's at the bottom of the A block. When we move on to B block, Hinari with 8 points with a 4-1. A 3-way tie. Hinari, Drilla Mahoney, and Gabe Kidd all have 8 points at 4-1. That's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go right after that. Cal Newman falls 3-2. He's down to 6 points with Oscar. And then at 4 points, you have Wolf, Narita, Yuya Uemura, and believe it or not, at the bottom, well, Shooter's disqualified because he got hurt 0. ZSJ with 1 win and 4 losses at 2 points at the bottom of B block.
What?
Yeah, it has been a crazy G1. It's like ECW G1. They're all over the buildings. They were in like the 3rd level fighting in an arena the other night. It's all over the place. But the young talent, the new talent, it's exciting. I'm really enjoying this year's G1. It's hard hit. They're out to prove shit. I mean, you could tell the fans are on the pulse of it. They know we're looking at a bunch of new talent. They know like the new day is here. No pun intended. It's a new day for New Japan. I mean, it looks good. And still
It's a new day.
to win. But I did tell y'all Takeshita would be strong in this tournament. I did. I didn't pick him to win, but I told y'all he's probably going to be one of the final 4.
And that's cool. That.
What?
So that's fine with me. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, well, Mike has a whole lot of nothing for us to add to a wrestling podcast tonight, I see.
I am still sleepy.
We know. Okay, anyway, that was your G1 night 7 results. So there you go. Yeah. That's your G1 recap.
Yeah, he got the new nickname is Just Sleepy Mike.
Damn.
Just I don't care about the major wrestling I have to cover on this podcast, Mike. Like WWE product, even though hey, I don't love it, but I got to cover it, bro.
I'll cover
All right, so yeah. All right, so I can just start rolling all the matches, and we can talk about it if you want. If not, as far as redemption goes, we'll just kind of roll through them.
Yeah, go for it, bro. Let's go through the
card. We got AEW redemption to review here. Now I only got to. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to watch the whole pay-per-view. I got to see a couple matches. That's about it. Okay. But I did see some of the results.
So, in the buy-in, we had a trios match for the AEW World Trios Championship. The conglomeration defeated the Lethal Twist, which is Jay Lethal, Blake Christensen, and Lee Johnson. So the trios title does not change hands.
Okay.
We had the Intercontinental Championship #1 contender 6-way ladder match, where Speedball Mike Bailey come out on top against the Beast Mortos, Commander Jack Perry, Nick Wayne, and El Colon.
Clone.
A clone.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Good on Mike Bailey for finally getting a bite to eat, and good on Jay Lethal for he must have found his way out of the Tony Khan catering purgatory. About time.
Right, right. Way about time.
Yeah, I mean the man's gonna be a senior citizen by the time we get him back, but ridiculous.
Damn right.
And the other one is Scorpio. Where the hell is Scorpio Sky?
Don't know,
He's
but
with
whatever.
he's with Top Flight.
That's great, but where is he on our televisions?
Right.
Really?
That's a lot of that's a lot of talent to just be sitting there wasting. But,
Yep. Wow. We
Yeah.
haven't gotten to it yet. Maybe if we get through the show early enough, because we don't know if we'll be here Wednesday. I wanted to debate about where we think everyone's going with the releases, but
right.
continue here on.
Alrighty. Next we had the Young Bucks, Mac Jackson and Nick Jackson defeated the Death Riders, John Moxley and Will Ospreay by pinfall. This was the one that had. Did you see this one, Josh? Y'all had a talking point.
No, I missed this one.
This basically was the beginning of the dissension between Ospreay and Mox.
Right.
Okay.
Mox wanted Ospreay to hit the Young Bucks with a chair. He slid the chair out. They attacked Mox, gave him the BTE, trigger, and pending.
All right. So basically, all right, I got you. So you're playing on still. Mox is gonna forgive Ospreay, but you got to be more vicious here. You got to be.
Mox is going to tell him, just like Omega. Well, we'll get to it at the end of the card, but Mox is going to tell him, "Look, bro, I told you, you're not listening to me. You got to tell him, look what happened to you." And we'll get to that later on. I got one thing to say out of this result. If Tony Khan dares to insert Mox or the Death Riders into the Wembley main event, bro, I will pass out bitch slaps through my phone. Bro, if he dares to fuck up the main event anymore, by from Moxley getting in physically involved or anything, they shouldn't even be at the ringside. I don't want to see any of them ringside for All In. That's gonna be some fucking bullshit. I don't want to see Marina Shafir. I don't want to see Wheeler. I don't want to see Mox standing on the ring getting excited. I don't want to see none of that. That's gonna be some bullshit if that happens at the main event.
Tempo, you're right. 100%. And it's gonna happen. You fucking know.
Well, we don't know. I'm more waiting to see if we're still going to be a one-on-one match, and in the end, if they don't put somebody else in there with Greedy Khan, but we're gonna see.
Yeah. All right. Next we had the singles match for the Intercontinental Championship. Kyle Fletcher defeats Bandito by pinfall to retain his title.
Now, I would say I did see this match, and this was a damn good match.
It should have. That has all the recipes to be a banger. Should have been a banger. We know I said Bandito's the damn pillar of the company. He did his job. We know that fucking Kyle Fletcher's the future. We knew he wasn't losing that title.
Yeah, but I will say this: the finish, the finish was kind of botched. I will say this: Kyle Fletcher did not hit his signature. Was a brain buster on the turnbuckle right? It didn't look right, but it was the end of the match. But other than that, the whole match, they tore the house. They tore the house down.
So you're telling me either he lost balance or there was some sweat on the rope / turnbuckle and he couldn't hit it right?
Yeah. Other than that, that was the only thing that was the only nitpick of it. But other than that, that was a great match.
What show had 2 hours of DiGiorno commercials tonight, Raw?
That was the Raw. Yeah, that was the Raw. Them some bitches partnered with fucking we freaking the DiGiorno's for something, and I mean every commercial it was a. So
all right. Well, then I gotta have to do this.
Don't show your ass, Jesus. We're a family establishment show, man.
Fletcher's an excellent wrestler.
Mox might have plastic bags Tombstone, motherfuckers.
Tombstone, boy. Yeah, you're right. Fletcher is an excellent wrestler. I just can't get behind him. Something about him is not for me. And so right now he's the cocky heel doing his thing. I think it fits his persona. I think he's found his niche. He is a guy that can go with the best in the world. He's finding his legs with the promos. I wish Mike would find his legs. Mikey,
I'm here,
Mike.
bro.
Mike got some sea legs right now.
Yeah, well, when you talk about football, he'll wake right up again.
Right. What? Notre Dame sucks. What?
Yeah. That's what we're going to do. From now on, when he passes out, we're just going to yell Notre Dame sucks.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
But no, Fletcher is not going to be for everybody. Rebel, don't feel bad about that. But that's the beauty about wrestling, baby. You got your favorites. Just as well. All right. So next we had double chain tag team match. The Dogs defeat the Bang Bang Gang by pinfall with some help from Daniel Garcia, Wheeler Yuta, and Marina Shafir's interference.
Yeah.
So they must have helped the Dogs, if I had to assume, is what happened.
Yeah. Basically, they jumped in and gave Finley the shillelagh, and he used that, knocked one of them guys out, and he knocked Switchblade. Yeah, he knocked Switchblade out, got the pin on, got the pin on him.
Damn! So they pinned Jay White.
I think so. What with the shillelagh? So
yeah, but still, you pin Jay White after all that build up, man.
No,
I said he was gonna watch him fuck up Switchblade. You can't, man. That dude should be built up to be going for the secondary title or the main title. They're fucking it up.
No, I can say it's got to be a bigger match when it's just Switchblade and Finley. When it's just going to be them two, that's when.
But here's the problem with that: how many AEW fans and casuals give a fuck about Finley? That's the problem. Finley and his whole group are not. They weren't all that in New Japan. They're not there, especially not all that over here. And Rebel Media, to answer your question, the reason why you prefer Okada over Fletcher is Okada has perfected this gimmick for like 10 years. Fletcher switched to this gimmick with Don Callis is pushing all of that, the way he dressed, the way he acts now. That's not the Kyle Fletcher we knew. So Fletcher's working on this new character. Yeah. That's why it's not gelling for you. I think it's a bitch character. I can't wait till he drops Don Callis and turns into goes back to how he was. But that's why Fletcher's not clicking for you, whereas Okada already has it in the bag. I don't like Okada being used in the role of I do 4 out of 10 matches in AEW because I make money and I don't have to do anything. It's short of the once or twice a year they actually let him go unchained. That's what I don't like about Okada in the company.
Yeah, Fletcher needs a mouthpiece. That's why you put him with Don Callis in the first damn place. That character he's got is gonna come along, but we've seen the same blueprint from a couple of guys now, so it ain't nothing groundbreaking, bro. So he ain't gonna be everybody's cup of tea. He's a fucking damn good wrestler that's just in a spot that he's in. Is bottom line what it is.
Yeah.
So we had a backstage thing with Will Ospreay and John Moxley where they argued over what happened, with Ospreay saying he's not trying to kill anyone, Moxley warning him that he can't be friends with anyone. He's going to learn the lesson the hard way. So if Will doesn't pull the trigger, he will. So
this is the whole storyline of the entire pay-per-view, by the way.
Yep. So this is
and he comes back again.
Right.
But so this is the one story out of this whole show of no story.
Right. Next, you had the singles match for the TBS Championship, where Maya World captures the title from Hikaru Shida by way of pinfall.
Yeah.
Hikaru was going to be your transitional champion. You saw what they wanted to do with Maya World. I didn't think they'd do it here, but
Yeah.
I guess here's a better place than any. So good on Maya World. We'll see if they saw her right or good morning.
Yeah.
We'll see if
This is going to be
AEW does it right.
the same story as Statlander. Put the belt on my world, sink or swim. We're going to
Yep.
find out. Mike's
Mhm.
high on my world. That doesn't mean everybody is. This doesn't offend me, and it's Sheeta. Sheeta played her part. This doesn't offend me
Yep.
as much as another title change later.
All right. So next we had the Demand, which I have no idea who that is. Wants a shot at the AEW World Trios Championship for Dynamite. Okay. Then we had the tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Cage and Cope retain over the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli and Pac by pinfall.
Yeah, it makes sense because we all know the Bucks want that win against the Legends. It's
Mhm,
common. The Bucks got to
mhm.
put their foot in it again. We all know how that's going to go.
Yeah.
AEW, it should just be called All Elite Bucks, I guess, at this fucking point.
Pretty much. So after the bell, the Young Bucks did come out and say it is official. They will face Cope and Cage at All In for the tag belts. So there you go. Now the one after that is everybody's what they say is the match that stole the show. No holds barred match. The Painmaker Chris Jericho defeats Tommaso Ciampa by using the drill to get Ciampa to submit.
It's submit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Basic.
square bit drill, just for the record. Square fucking bit. And they had the nerve to zoom in on it. But square bit, which means you weren't drilling into shit.
No.
But yeah, I got to see the clips from this match, and I was like, damn, I wish I would have seen the full thing. But they basically beat the snot out of each other the whole entire match.
Yeah.
I think some stuffed animal got got power bombed.
Jericho at 55 doing a no holds barred, no DQ, like extreme style match. You got to give it to it. You got to give it to it.
It's wild.
I don't know if Jericho winning was the right move when Ciampa's maybe not the youngest new toy on your shelf, but he's you could use him as a dastardly heel to build other talent. I don't think the loss served him very well when you could use him to build up people like, say, a Speedball Mike Bailey and others that he could go against and put over. That doesn't look very good for him losing to 55-year-old Chris Jericho, but whatever.
This to me felt like the fanfare edition of the show.
Yeah, it was fan service. You're right. Like, You're right about that.
And
You're right.
That's about the gist of it, right? So you got two cats, bro. That's brutal. This loss to Tommaso doesn't change anything he's got going. It's just he's gonna keep playing the hardcore psycho killer role for the next here on out. I wouldn't be surprised if he don't get on the fucking Death Riders radar here soon. That's probably coming up here soon.
Possible. That would be. I would love to see a tag team with him and Cesaro. But WrestleMania, we all know that. Pretty much, we know New Day's coming in. We know the Bucks are going to want that match. I mean, you're going to put the title on the Bucks for them to chase the Bucks. That's what it's going to end up being. The FTRs in the wings. You got all these iconic matches you haven't had yet. Yeah, the Bucks haven't done Cope and Christian yet. They were going to do it. They're going to get over on the veterans. It is the veterans' job to put over the young talent. The problem is it's the fucking Bucks. And Mike better not start snoring down there.
Yeah. The way I see it finally coming out is it's going to go all the way to they're going to feud with Cope and Christian all the way to was it All In? Yeah, it's going to all in. It's in London. The Bucks are going to win the championship, and that's when Austin Creed and Kofi got to come out.
Yeah. That'd be the
that's how I see it happening.
That would be the place to do the pop, but yeah. That's a good point, Rebel Media. I missed that. We were in Canada, so Jericho winning. It was J Rod's right. It was the fan service
It
match.
was fan service. Yeah.
It makes perfect sense in that description. Yeah, I forgot about the Canada part.
Yeah, you had what you call it? Jericho winning. You had Speedball Mike Beatty. He's a Canuck.
Yeah. Is it Kyle? What is Kyle Fletcher's Australian?
Fletcher's Australian.
Yeah, Australian. Yeah.
And of course Omega. But anyway.
Yep. But so the after that we had big segment with Mick Foley and the Divine Dominion, the Brawling Birds. They're using Mick. I don't like the way they're using Mick. It's like they're trying to get him more.
Wait a damn minute. Notre Dame sucks. I wish he would have muted his damn mic before he went to sleep. If he wakes up, tell him mute his mic.
Mike,
mute your mic if you're gonna snore.
I'm not snoring. I'm awake.
No, you were snoring. We were laughing for about 20 seconds.
He was snoring about the match, I guess.
Mute your mic.
Mute my mic, man. Come on.
Mute your mic. You're snoring down there.
Oh, all right. I'm awake. Doing stuff.
You're not.
You're doing stuff.
But no,
I'm trying to stay awake, man.
Mute your mic.
So like I said, I don't think they're using Mick right.
That was stupid. I watched the clip. It was stupid.
Yeah.
It was cringy. It was embarrassing. Somebody said, "Oh, well, what worse could Mick Foley has done in his life?" No, it's fucking stupid, bro. Collect your paycheck and shut up and get off my screen. Fucking lame.
It was not the way you should be using a guy like Mick Foley.
Not at all. Not at all. They have made zero good use of Mick Foley since they got him. It's a fucking joke.
Yep. Straight up. After that, you had the Andrade El Idolo match with Mark Davis, where Andrade El Idolo is your new AEW national champion.
This was obvious. Andrade's hot. Push the man. Mark Davis is just another tool in the Don Callis family. He doesn't need that title anymore. Put that thing on Andrade. You know, that's the way to go with it. Keep billing Andrade.
Yeah, Roger. We'll Rebel. I mean, Cactus Jack is dead and buried and never coming back. This is just Mick Foley doing his fan service. How do you know? Anyway.
So, we know what you mean, Rebel. You talking about early WCW and taking them bumps with no ring pads on the mats, and we know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
And FMW Frontier over there in Japan doing the insane extreme matches and exploding barbed wire and all with Terry Funk. That is right. How do you know? Andrade thinks he knows, and he won the title, so it looks like he does know.
Is that how do you know?
Yeah. Mike Bailey said he plans to do his international championship match at Grand Slam in Mexico. Mike Bailey has a pretty good following within Mexico as far as it goes from his time over there. So it's going to be a home field advantage per se. For Speedball Mike Bailey.
Speedball Mike Bailey at one point in his career before signing with AEW was wrestling in 7 different companies. 7 different countries for different companies. Mike Bailey is known the world over if you don't live in WWE land.
Right. So after that, we had the singles match for the AEW Women's World Championship, where Willow Nightingale defeats Thekla to win the title by pinfall.
Bad decision.
Saw this coming, but it was a it was a car accident that you wish you fucking could have avoided because you still had legs with Thekla.
Yes, that's the whole.
It's plenty more meat on the bone.
It's nothing against Willow. We all like Willow. The problem is Thekla's run wasn't over. And if you're going to go to Wembley, you need to give people a big money style match. And I don't care about you want to wait for Thekla. It should have been Thekla and Mercedes. Since you put Mercedes in it, you fucking. Tony Khan fucked this up. Worst decision of the night.
Yep. This is a way. This is a way that Mercedes can wrestle Willow. Mercedes is going to take the belt from fucking Willow.
Yeah.
And then you got Thekla in the chase after that, going after Mercedes.
Exactly what it's going to be with no Tony Storm for a long time. That's exactly what it's going to be.
Right. So, I'm happy for Willow. Great, yay. But you could have done this feel good shit after the match with Mercedes and Thekla at All In, and it would have made way more sense.
You could have used her. You could have used Willow at All Out to challenge Mercedes and just let her put up a good fight. And I mean, I get it. Willow was supposed to win the Owen Women's Cup. She got it. I get it. But that's not the way to pay her back right now. She's young and she's got plenty of time. Ending Thekla's run, man, Thekla would have had that stadium buzzing at Wembley. I don't know what they're going to do. They have to use her on the card some kind of way. But not having her in that title match, that crowd is not going to be that hyped for a Willow versus Mercedes match.
Yeah, Rebel, she's not built for a face turn, Bubba. Not yet. No, she ain't. Thekla is not built for a face turn yet.
Thekla can stay just like she is at tween, and half the world will love her and half the world will hate her, or less hate her.
Yep. You already got Mercedes is gonna come in as the heel. Thekla would have been a tweener. Now you just have that standard babyface heel dynamic for All In, and that's.
I hate to say that. I feel like Mercedes is more face now, or at least tweener, and I was hoping that the All In crowd would have booed the fuck out of Mercedes, but I don't know now. But with Willow, they made sure Willow would turn on her. They might do it, so we're gonna see. But I would have done the big. I don't care if you're giving away tickets for All In $1 a piece, trying to paper the joint because no one wants to buy tickets to go to the fucking thing. You could have gave us Thekla and Mercedes, especially that Mercedes. We didn't even want Mercedes in the match. You let her win the damn Owen and put her in because you pay her $5 million. Tony fucking Khan.
Right, Tony fucking Khan.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the last match of the night was a singles match for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Kenny Omega defeats Kevin Knight by pinfall to retain. After the match, the Death Riders went on the attack, beating up Omega, the Young Bucks, until Will Ospreay came out, made the save, and ultimately turned on them after refusing to use a plastic bag on Omega's head. Omega and Ospreay shook hands at the end of the show, but with Omega getting one over on him with the one-winged angel. That's a very convoluted fucking spot. I don't.
Tony Khan is known for convoluted spots, but at least you got to follow up to the story angle. But let's just talk about the match. We all fucking knew the most obvious match of the year. Omega was retaining against Kevin Knight. Who didn't know this? Everybody and their mama knew he was retaining.
Right. But it's the way you set this up, man. You were fucking hell bent on keeping Will Ospreay this white meat babyface, and I get it. Like, you need that shining light, right? But you got this instance here, man, where he's been dancing with the devil now for a while. You got to give him some sort of edge back, man. Since he did the Tiger Driver 98 to fucking Daniel Bryan, he has not had an edge. It has not been there. And that's been years ago now. Will Ospreay has lost that killer edge. And it's in his character.
That is natural and it's real. And that's because AEW doesn't have good enough direction for it. Since he joined the company, everyone's talking about it. Will Ospreay is a broken man in AEW. Mm-hmm. It's not the same. And it's like, everybody wants to know why. People are pointing out, they're like, Look who the fucking leader of the company is. I mean, yeah, we know he wants to push Osprey, but it's not resonating like Osprey does anywhere else. It's not, and that's called not knowing how to book and use your wrestlers properly.
Oh,
Yeah, it just is what it is with this.
I'm
This
just
is
ranting.
really
I'll be right back.
yes,
All
sir.
right.
This is really super convoluted for a very simple outcome that could have took place. I don't like all the extra twists and turns. You should not have had Omega do the one winged angel turn at the end. You should not have done that.
I didn't want Omega in the All In match. I wanted MJF and Osprey 1-on-1. Nobody interferes, and
Well, MJF is injured, so there's no way around it.
Yeah,
well,
no way
we
around it.
got confirmation MJF's really injured, or is he off filming another movie?
No, he was actually injured before he even did the his last match.
Okay, so he really the knee really is injured.
Yeah.
All right.
But no, I mean it's just if you would have had Omega be his, they had a partnership for a while there. Well, what it was last year, sometime or whatever. They had this like mutual respect partnership thing going on between Osprey and Omega. They had the first match, and it turned out like it did. You're just kind of running this back, but you're running it in reverse, and it's why.
And it
You have
also makes no sense because Omega and Osprey were never buddy chums in New Japan. Never. They were never even on the same team. So it makes no fucking sense. We know Osprey's at the end of his career. He's all beat up and broke down. We know Omega. We know that Osprey is the better wrestler as long as Tony Khan don't work him to death and kill his neck. Because he'll be the next guy Tony Khan ruins. But
but also I wanted to point out, I was like, so now it's like, does that mean that they're turning Omega and the Bucks a heel again? I mean, they just brought the Bucks back from being heels,
or at least they could leave the Bucks how they are, and Omega's gonna. The whole point is, Omega's not gonna get cheered over Osprey in Wembley. Osprey's damn near home. It's gonna be all about him winning that title in the UK. That's what the whole damn thing is about. So I mean, it would make sense for Omega to play the heel in the match. I just don't like the fact that we had to pivot to this, so we couldn't get MJF and Osprey. I think that would have been a much stronger win for Osprey with MJF being a current top star, not a past broken down guy like Omega.
Who's got the toilet bowl running here? Jesus,
not me.
Not anywho.
Mike might have a fan or something down there right
Maybe so.
Who knows?
Nope.
I don't know. Anywho, let's see. Let's be honest though, Omega has even broken is better than 90% of what's been going on in WWE. That man has truly earned every accolade. Last night he took a boy to the woodshed and made him a man. Kevin Knight is gonna be one of them names they just throw into the freaking picture every now and again and into the fucking big.
Hey Gerard, your mic's a little too loud. You muffle.
He's too close.
Yeah.
How about it? Come on.
Oh, go ahead.
Back up a little bit. There you go.
Better.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm still learning my range on this thing. Anyway.
Yeah. I think down the line, Kevin Knight is going to be maybe a major player. He's got the talent. He just needs a little bit more sauce.
I don't see him as a world champion, but I could see him as TNT. I think it's Felix TNT Todd or TBS.
Yeah, seasoning aside, if you're gonna go ahead and throw him in the main events with the freaking Kenny Omega and do all this shit, you obviously got some sort of like for the man and some plans. But as far as taking him freaking to the woodshed, I mean, Kenny Omega is gonna be champion until Kenny Omega says that's it. And once this run's done, it's over with. This is bye bye Kenny Omega.
I think
So
this is his
you got to keep
final
that in
world
mind.
title program. That's
Yeah.
what I don't think he's leaving. I think he's going to wrestle sporadically and heal up, but I think this is his last shot in the main event, world champion kind of stuff, pay per view. That's what I think. Because the AEW schedule and the diverticulatus just broken the fuck down. He is not the wrestler he was in New Japan. And short of him and Daniel Bryan on the time limit thing they did on TV, I have not seen Omega wrestle a single match come close to what he did in New Japan.
Yeah, Rebel, definitely, man. Give us a like and follow, bro, and get in touch with Big Mike, man, and we'll see if we'll see about some stuff down the line with you for sure, man. Thank you for watching. But
Yeah, maybe we could
yeah,
maybe we could do a collab in the future. We were looking for
mhm,
partners. We were talking to some people. Maybe we can work on something. We do Monday, Wednesday, Fridays.
yep,
That way we cover the week, or like Mondays we cover all the pay-per-views, the shows that happen up to Monday, and then Raw. And then Wednesdays like just random Wednesday miscellaneous. We'll do Dynamite, but we'll talk about some other small stuff. And then Friday they cover SmackDown and whatever things that happen like that. But I'll bring the news on Fridays and discuss like the real behind the scenes gritty stuff. That's our schedule.
right.
Yes. Yeah. Hit us up. You can find. I'm revamping our Facebook profile. So I'm working on that as we speak. So you can find us on Facebook. Just Ringside Rants, all separate. So
Yeah,
just look
because they have
look
they
us
have
up on
other
that.
they have other older podcasts that didn't make it or gave up that were called Ringside. You got to get Ringside Rants and yeah, and then you could also Gerald Sugar Shirt. That's the logo. See the little ring right there. That's how you know that's us. But it's gonna be the one with the most followers, probably, or whatever.
Yeah. But so far, yeah,
But
we're revamping everything. We're trying to get everything set up. So thanks for finding us.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
yep.
Cool to have you, and yeah, come stop back. And when Mike's not falling asleep from his new work schedule, he can go over some details, and we can work on something. We also have a couple other people that step in with us, depending on nights, random shows, who could be here, who can't. So we pretty much got a squad over here.
We got you, Rebel, man. Man, thank you, brother. We will freaking be in touch. So let's go ahead and move on to Raw. I reckon that's our last bit of intuitive business here.
All right.
Uh,
Now I did not see the beginning of Raw, so I don't know if they had anybody come out. So
they had so the show started off with a
Watch your
weigh-in
mic. Watch your
between.
mic, brother. Watch your mic.
They had the show started off with a weigh-in between Obafemi and Brock Lesnar.
really,
That's how
Okay.
it started. Yep. Started off like legitimate UFC style
And let me
weigh-in.
guess, pull apart brawl by the end of it.
They got in on each other. Oba was really, really intense. Brock basically blew him a kiss and said that he ain't ready for what's coming in the cage, so forth, so on. Da, 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 da. Like
Yeah.
it was a lot more mind games from Brock's perspective than actually getting on the physical level with Oba.
Right. It makes sense because it's going to be Brock in the cage versus Obafemi. Brock and the
Yeah.
cage. The cage will be Brock's partner till the very end.
now
Yeah.
is it going to be? Do you think Obo's gonna get bloody in this?
Oh,
I would.
they're both gonna get color in it. Like that's
I think
gonna
I
be.
think Oba, even
Yeah.
as dark as Oba is, I think if you put him in transparent light after this match, he's gonna be covered in cage bruises all over him.
Yeah,
That's what I think. I
both.
think he's gonna. I think Brock is gonna toss him like he's never been tossed, all over that cage, and Oba's gonna take it and be like, "I'm a team player, guys. I'm team WWE. Look at me, do what y'all want." That's what I think is gonna happen, and eventually, Brock's gonna take a few cage hits, a few moves, and it's gonna be over.
Yeah, both men get color in this match. I think, and then you got Oba coming out on top this is
Over has to win. Over has to.
This is not. I don't think this is Brock's swan song, but it's one of them matches where if he does what we think he's gonna do, you could very well just put the pin in it right here and just that's good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That. So that would be up to Brock what he wants to do.
Yeah. There's rumors that he may go away for a year or two and come back again. But I think Brock's going to take a nice long break either way. Whether he's done and he hangs it up or he comes back, I think this is going to be Brock's farewell for a nice little while. Probably at least the rest of the year. And I told him to mute his damn mic because he's sleeping.
Oh, whatever.
We can hear you. You sound like a wind tunnel.
He lives, baby. He lives.
Yeah, my leg is killing me, man. That's why I'm not sitting up right now.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get
Josh said it. That affects me how?
Damn.
Well, what's the first match of Raw?
I'm trying to bring it back up. Give me a second.
I'm gonna step away for a second. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If I remember right, it was. So the women's match? No.
I think it was the Vision versus Akira and Otis. I think that's what it was.
It was. Yeah,
because you had two segments out of the gate. You had the Brock and Oba weigh-in, let off the show. Then you had something in between them. I forget what it was, and then you had the Vision versus Otis and Tozawa.
So yeah, now this is I'll actually give it this. This was actually a good match. I'll give it. It was a good match. Obviously, the Vision got the win due to what's her face interfering.
Maxine.
And after the match was done, I gotta say this: Tozawa took one hell of a spear. Like what's called Braun Breaker, man. He hit the ropes full force. Like he just went back and forth about 4 times, then went like full like that. Tozawa got hit by a car. Basically, he got hit by a car.
So apparently, this is a way to write off Otis and Tozawa from TV for a while.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm looking at a update that came out here. Otis has. They're calling it a condition. It's something going on with Otis where he needs some time to go and get taken care of. So they use the Vision. That chair shot at the end, that was them taking him out.
Okay. Well, given that Otis has been a workhorse for ever since the machine, what was his old tag team partner?
With
Heavy Machinery.
That was Heavy Machinery with old Dylan something.
Yeah, I mean, heck, he's been a workhorse since then. I mean, shit, that's what, about 3 years now.
Fuck, longer than that, bro. Longer than that. So 2020, right?
Yeah.
2020, they were doing the stuff with him and Mandy Rose.
Yeah.
That's how long Otis been. Like I think it was 2018 he broke in with him with Heavy Machinery.
Yeah, with NXT.
Yeah, so it's been what? That's 8 years. No.
Yeah.
It's been 8. It's been 8 years with the company already, and he's always been somewhere in the mix. They might keep him out of an angle here and there, but they've been pretty consistent with Otis. Somebody like Otis back there for sure. So
well, he's a likable guy. He's actually really funny. So
right, this is the way that they got they got him off of television for a while to get him healed up.
All right. Next up was oh my god. This is where I'm lost right now. I forgot what happened next.
Give me a second. I'm trying to find the damn thing I had pulled up earlier, but it don't want to pop back up.
What happened?
Let's see. Raw results.
Seth Rollins won the night against Roman Reigns. There were also other matches, including Raquel Rodriguez.
I got it right here. Yep. So Jackie, yeah. So we had a Jackie Redmond interview with LA Knight talking about Los Angeles and all that. We had a Raquel Rodriguez Sol Ruca hype package.
Yeah.
We had a Io Sky backstage promo talking about Liv, and then we had the next match was Javon Evans versus Rusev.
Now I guess I missed this match.
Yeah, it same match they had 2 weeks ago. With fucking Javon Evans pinning Rusev clean with a freaking cutter. I don't like what they're doing with Rusev. You're squandering a fucking monster heel that you could be using to push bigger baby faces than Javon freaking Evans.
Yeah.
The ship has sailed on Rusev. He's not even a utility player. He's
right
at the level of you're a good hand. They use him to get other people up. They don't let him look strong. They don't have him built like he once was. Rusev and the funny thing is all the complaining he did in AEW, that doesn't work for me, brother. That don't work for me, brother. Stayed on TV and got paid. Now he's got to shut up and take it with WWE or he's got no job.
Right. So after that, you had Joe Henry and the Danhausen concert segment, which I thought was like that was the most flattest thing of the whole night.
Wow.
Because it bro. So you had them together. For one thing, Joe Henry trolled the crowd because when the lights were out, he did the
Elias.
Yes, strung down. And everybody popped, and then the light came up, and everybody was quiet, crickets. And he starts singing his song. Danhausen singing off key, doing his comic thing, and then they start the chant of "I believe you are cursed." Nobody's singing along. Nobody's up cheering. Nobody's doing the hand wave. Nothing. The Hollywood crowd told them no.
Yeah, and that's a message to Joe Henry more than Danhausen. So I thought that guy was going to fizzle out before he. They might have people that pop because of the gimmick, but that gimmick doesn't have a lot of life to it.
But it's a standalone thing, man. And look, yeah, he's got some comedy to him. Like you could pair him with a comedy act and the character works, right? I mean, I get it. But goddamn, man, the character got over as a solo act, and you bring him in against Orton at Mania, solo act. You make him strong and you make him strong in NXT. You put the NXT title on him at one point. Strong, single act, get it. You bring him up to the main roster, you don't do not dick with him at all.
But every time I see Joe Henry, he's in someone else's segment or showing up with other people. This whole gimmick is you almost got to rely on others on the main roster.
That's what I mean, and it's stupid because you could put him on his own, and he would be fine. But you've done it now so much, you've killed the momentum that he had.
Yeah.
So now it's just what it's going to be.
You can only wear out a gimmick with a ceiling, a one-dimensional gimmick, so many ways. That, that's
Yeah.
that's all. And as far as Danhausen goes, we know he's still over. The day Danhausen starts getting weak receptions is the day you pair him with all truth, and we have the greatest comedy duo since forever.
Yep.
That's ace in the hole when Danhausen goes down. Is you put all truth with him.
Yep.
Yep.
So going on with this comedy segment, they started some kind of conga line and everything, and they had like a group of dancers going around the ring, and I guess
They had the LA Clipper
boxer,
freaking dances, yeah.
yeah, boxer Ryan Garcia
Ryan Garcia. Yep.
jumped the rail and joined the conga line, and
He is the welterweight. He is the welterweight world champion from Los Angeles. So he is the world heavyweight the world welterweight champion for boxing.
uh
He is the guy, and
so
he's
yeah,
from Los Angeles, so he got the rub for being in his hometown.
Okay, but
Yeah.
short of him being in this,
yeah. Well,
what-
I'm going
Yeah.
into this is that he jumped in the ring. It was celebrating with Danhausen and Joe Henry. He picked a guitar up and cracked Joe Henry in the back.
okay.
And from there, the Judgment Day came in and beat the snot out of everybody.
Right.
All right, I got a problem with something simple here.
Mhm.
Are we not seeing that there's a problem here, bigger picture with this entire? How many angles in this segment have we seen other wrestlers do that we're recycling? We got
yeah.
Joe Hendry doing Elijah. We got Congo
Mhm.
Line and Celebration doing No Way Jose and Adam
Yep.
Rose. Isn't it time for some fresh fucking shit? Come on. Whoever's creative, whoever's pushing this crap that's out of ideas, retire if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. We don't need to see 3 failed gimmicks make a comeback with 2 new people. We don't need it.
Right. And they did the whole while they were before they started the segment, I believe they had like they walked around, they showed everybody that was in the audience. You had Ashton Kutcher and a bunch of other stars that was out. One that they showed right before the spot now, they showed Jimmy Hart was in the audience in Los Angeles. So the guitar shot, I think, was like paying homage to Honky Tonk and Jimmy. But that was a weird thing that he was just there and you get a guitar shot.
Okay, well let's make it 4 gimmicks because we had Honky Tonk Man / Jeff Jarrett guitar break. So
Right.
4 reused gimmicks in a segment that was mainly only there to showcase celebrities.
Right, pretty much. That was the whole that was the whole thing. And Danhausen is an ambassador, but now he is taking more. He's taking more bumps and he's getting more physical. So they may let him start to go a little bit, and I hope they do. But the match with Dominic's going to be a fucking joke. Everybody knows what that's going to be. That's going to be a whole lot of slapstick comedy style match, and Danhausen can't go over because you can't let the mega champion of fucking AAA lose to Danhausen on a fucking.
Don't tell WWE that.
You can't. You can't because then you kill your champion in AAA. You can't do that.
Yeah, but this is WWE
cats over there.
Yeah, this is WWE, so nothing's guaranteed. But I do think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be a highlight. As much as it's not a serious wrestling match, I think this will be a highlight of. So I think 2026 SummerSlam is gonna get remembered for Oban, Brock in the cage, and this match. I think unless Cody turns heel, I think this match and the cage match are gonna be remembered more than the 2 world title matches.
I think from a pure wrestling standpoint, you still got Penta and Gables going to do the damn thing. Like, that's my pure wrestling match.
Yeah, but that's going to be the one wrestling match of the night.
Yeah, right.
All right. Then after this, it goes to Ethan Page versus Rey Mysterio.
Yep. So you had the Penta backstage promo in there too, squeezed in between that. Then you had the freaking Mysterio, Ethan Page. Ray came out to a damn good pop, but I mean he's in California freaking is what it is, right?
Yeah,
We had to freaking squeeze him
Ray's
in.
gonna get over.
Yeah, yeah. So, the match was fucking to me, bro. This was one of the better Ethan Page matches I saw because he didn't just hit more on like I'm a I'm gonna set these spots up to get some shine so I can do this at you and do all that. No, he was taking Rey Mysterio very seriously with his ring work, and it showed throughout the match because as Rey would get his comeback spots, Ethan was there like a la NXT version of Ethan Page more than WWE. So it build Page strong. Page ends up getting
The victory.
getting the win. Yeah. So you don't even let Ray go over in the hometown, so you fucking wasted the pop. But it looked like to me they figured out with Page what direction they want to go in now. And we got to have him seriously wrestle while keeping the jack off persona outside of the ring. So now we're going to start seeing that good ring work from Page against the character. That's how I think it's about to come out.
Yeah,
I was pleasantly surprised with it.
yeah.
Uh,
Very. I was actually happy with this match.
yeah.
All right.
This
Ne-
yeah. Mhm.
Let's see. Next up, the next match was, I think, Sol Ruka versus Raquel Rodriguez for the Intercontinental title.
Yeah, so you had a couple segments, of course. You had the Liv Morgan backstage, Danhausen and Adam Pearce, where they confirmed that Danhausen's going to face old boy Dominic in a Human Money's on the pole match at SummerSlam. You had the Usos in ring segment where Solo came down. Solo's character is building traction. And it's building traction with me based off of he's actually saying shit that matters. It's not just him being goofy, it's his character starting to actually grow and actually be something. His in ring work got a ways to go before he can marry them two up. But the fact that he's getting this more charismatic side of him over right now bodes well for Solo later. Uh, but that was the best thing to come out of the segment. The segment just was what it was. LA Knight came out, got the biggest pop of the night where he went LA Knight, yeah, and they just had a brawl. Now they did let Royce Keys get a little bit over on Jacob Fatu here, so Royce already got his receipt per se from the last time that they had fought. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Fucking Jacob Fatu and the Usos are gonna win that match versus LA Knight and all them boys. Jacob Fatu is probably gonna run roughshod over all them boys. Look the fucking strongest as he's ever looked, and that's just what it's gonna be. Uh, and then that all led into the Soruka Rodriguez match, which uh, started off kind of bad, if you remember, Josh.
Yeah. I don't know what they see in Raquel Rodriguez. I do not understand. I am with Mike on this. It's like I don't see the appeal. This woman cannot work. She, man, I think that's the only thing that's like that is this. It's the only big woman on the show, I guess. Because other than that, it's like this woman can't work. She can't work.
You're not getting any
So,
argument from me on that.
so Ruka was running around circles around there, and it took all of the female Judgment Days to come in and interfere with it, and they end up so Ruka losing, and now Raquel Rodriguez is now the new Intercontinental Champion.
Did you speak about the botch spot where she got busted open?
Not another one.
Yeah,
So Raquel, they went in for a move. I forget what it was, if it was Sol Ruka's knees. So Raquel calmed down, but she came down like she was taking like a big bump. And she basically slammed the bridge of her nose into Sol Ruka's knees and broke her nose. Blood gushing out of the cut. Like it was unplanned. You saw the referee freak the hell out. Uh, they started to pat her off because it was like we're talking freaking pouring.
Yeah.
Uh, but they did not stop the match because it was what it was supposed to be. So they gave her a little bit of a powder. They freaking kind of cleaned it up. The referee used the old boxing, bro, with the Vaseline, sealed that bitch up, and they kept on rolling with the
Yeah,
match.
yeah. You got to do that. They pretend it's the athletes and the wrestlers care, but it's honestly, let's clean it up for the sponsors first and worry about the
Mm-hmm.
rest after.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, totally. So like, people are gonna say that was Sol Ruka's botch. No, that you saw Raquel slam her head down for whatever reason, and it was perfect timing. It just bad situation. It is confirmed because I looked on the thing. Her nose is broke in two places.
Ooh.
So
Okay,
yeah.
well, that's gonna take her out for a minute unless they put a face mask on her nose
Pretty
guard.
much.
That's
Borrow Chelsea Green's mask.
that's what they're gonna do. That little clear freaking. That's
Yeah,
the way that they're gonna go with it. Yeah. But now that limits her too, because now you can't have no fucking facial. You know what I mean? Like no facial offense on her. So the next couple matches she has is gonna have to be just plain Jane, squash matches, unless you take the belt off her right back away with Soul.
or they pull her off TV for 2 weeks.
Yeah, maybe so. That too.
Give her a rest for the weekend.
Yeah,
But what if
they may pull her off. They might want to check other protocol besides the nose and all of that, but
Mhm.
we'll see if she shows up next Raw. We'll find out. Who knows?
Yeah. But what it seemed like to me coming out of this more was they're getting Sol Ruka ready for the next step. So this was Sol Ruka dropping her belt to move forward. That's what it seemed like,
It seems
because
like
it
they're
was
rushing her.
they
They are
are
so
rushing her.
rushing.
Yes, they are rushing her to the fucking cliff. Is what they're doing. Not
I
off
said
on the
this.
rocket to the
I
cliff.
said this weeks ago that it and after the releases and the amount of when people were pushed and then let go in this new era of TKO, it's like, all right, we're giving you 10 months, not even a year, sink or swim, and after Mania, if you don't get over with the crowd or anything, you're going bye bye. We're gonna quit wasting money on you. Bring up the next guy or gal. That's what it looks like to me. And this happened last year. We're gonna find out if these people, whether it be a Sol Ruka or it be a the one Mike hates that's against Corbin.
Yeah. Tricky
We're,
Dicky.
we're gonna either these
Uh,
people sink or swim by Mania, or after Mania they're gonna be released. That's what I'm and
yeah,
the next new ones are gonna come up. That's what it looks like TKO is doing. They're like, we want quick money, we want results, we want it now. Obafemi, a success. Everybody else, if you're not already established, you're on the chopping block.
yeah, I hear you. It's just they are rushing Sol Ruka, but I think Ruka's in ring work is gonna keep her around more than anything else that she's doing, because it's the in ring work that's gotten her over, which is what you want. As a wrestler nowadays, bro, if you have a decent a decent charisma about you, decent mic skills, you just need very good in ring work to put yourself competing towards the top of,
Right, but
of,
there's a
of the show.
problem. The online community used to bitch at Mercedes about botching it. Now Jack Soruka is the new botched punching bag on for the
Mhm.
IWC.
Right.
They're
This-
hating on her and saying everything's her fault. That might damage her.
maybe, maybe. And this one, even though, like I said, I saw that it was Raquel more than her, they still gonna say
Yeah.
what they're gonna say. You know.
Yep.
Yeah. So
So
then we go into the final segment, which is
Great.
Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns in the ring.
Yep.
So yeah, they really went for gut punches in this one.
Yeah, well,
So
let's be honest. These two guys, then they're not maybe best friends, but they've known each other for so many years in their career. They know each other. They know what they could say and get away with. Nobody. You're never gonna have as great of a fight as you can with your brother, and that could be verbal or in a ring. And a great example of
Well,
that is Bret Hart and Owen Hart.
yep. Or let's just say Rock and Austin. All right, the shit that Rock and Austin got away with was because backstage they were legitimately good friends. Like they
Yeah,
really went over the shit, and like nothing was off the table. Business was business, right? So you could have Rock cook the shit out of Austin. Austin comes with his comebacks because they already went through this shit. It's the same thing with Reigns and fucking Rollins. You're gonna have the same promo. They're gonna touch on the same points. This shit's been going. It's evolved over the years, but it's the same song and fucking dance.
right.
All right. So it's these cats are gonna do what they're gonna do. I think this shit just was the same regurgitated ass shit I've heard out of Rollins. Same fucking regurgitated ass shit I've heard. Now they didn't let Roman talk much, which was good. They need to stop that shit of fucking Roman having retorts and Roman just be what he was, and that's just beat the fuck out of Rollins every time he runs his mouth.
Yeah,
That's just what he needs to do.
that's pretty much they're gonna have an even 50-50 match, but we all know Reigns is gonna win in the end. Rollins is
Yeah.
there just because they need somebody to get him there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what all this is. They need somebody. And to me, this is not a bigger match than Punk Cody, even though they may think it
No,
is.
right? No, no, it's really not. And then at the end of this, Rollins goes back, probably starts building back his face moniker here, and then you got Roman's gonna go back to the bloodline and just pick right back up on the heel shit that he was doing. This is like a weird. They're trying to contort space and time, where like we are supposed to forget that Roman Reigns was a heel not but 3 weeks ago. And
Right.
now that he's got more face shit because Reigns is the bigger Rollins is the bigger heel right now. It don't work that way. You can't just fucking make us all seem like we're stupid.
That's
It's just
WWE's
you know,
moniker, bro. We tell you what to like and not to like. We
you know,
change. Well, they're famous for that. They don't care. Just like everybody was like, what about the Kyrie Sane story when she left? We don't care, bro. That's what TKO said. We don't care.
that's right.
Straight up.
all right, so yeah, that's it. They went back and forth. Roman Reigns got over on him for a little bit. They brawled for a little bit. Roman Reigns got over for a little bit. Then he went out the ring. He decides, you know what? I'm going to end this with a chair shot. Goes and grabs a chair. As he slides the chair, as he's sliding right in, Rollins jumps up and like face stomped him right into the chair.
Yeah, fucking curb stomp into the chair. You saw it coming.
Yeah.
This is like I said. This is the regurgitate. Control V, Control C, ha ha type shit. So it is what it is though. It still works. This feud still got legs. It's gonna have legs until we have a definitive either way. It just is what it is. This is just filler until we can get Reigns down the line into something bigger. That's
Okay.
the bottom
Well,
line. What it is.
any final thoughts, Josh? Because this is it pretty much.
Mhm.
I mean, after this segment, I was like, at first I was kind of iffy on this match, and I'm like, so after this segment, I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm interested in this one now. See how this ends finally.
Yeah.
Well,
I
this
think
is
I
never going
think
to really end, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah, and let's hope that we don't see Rollins and Reigns fight each other for another like 4 years minimum.
Yeah, well, I mean, the last time they hooked up was I think 2022 or whatever it was. So they kept them away from each other for a while. But like if you're gonna come back with something, man, come back with something fresh, bro. I mean, you're keeping on with the same bullshit. Uh, they are seeming though like with this one, they're building as a culmination of like this is our history, and this might be the last one. I
Yeah.
would pray that it is. Like just
No.
put this shit to bed.
Now
You know.
there is a rumor. I'm not sure if it's going to be possible. If a
Don't mind
lion
the
is
bear.
going to attack us through the fucking.
Yeah, Mister, I'm not sleeping.
Don't mind the bear. Let's just keep
Let's poke the bear. Let's poke the bear. Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo boo.
But there is a rumor that somehow Tony Khan has authorized that John Moxley can make an appearance at SummerSlam.
I'm
Oh,
not buying
oh,
that.
not at all.
That is a rumor. I am not sure.
Yeah, bruh. Ain't no way, cuz. Ain't no way.
With Thunder Rosa just having to give her resignation and all kind of other people having to leave that podcast because Busted Open's now WWE, bro. With the hatred they have for AEW and they want to kill her, they're not gonna let Moxley come over like that. It's not gonna happen. Would they do it? Yeah. Will Tony Khan go along with it? I doubt it hard.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, I doubt it too. Yeah. I mean if they did that would have started a good bridge for a relationship and everything. But now that all the bullshit that happened this weekend with Busted Open, yeah, it's not looking good anymore. And I mean,
Yeah. If anybody, I'm gonna call this now. If ever one day we get a modern day partnership, it's gonna be New Japan breaking with AEW and going with WWE if we get anything. For big companies, not talking about no little NWA buyout
Right.
or a GCW, anything like that. But if we get anything major in the future, it would be New Japan ending the partnership with AEW and going. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but that would be the big thing. And that
That's
would
what I'm that's what I'm thinking, Jordan. And they're gonna roll like super shows where you got like WWE, AAA, New Japan, all
yeah,
a la a sort of Forbidden Door, right? But that'll
yeah.
be there. It's just super card. Yeah,
And
I
and
can
and
see
New
that.
Japan since
Yeah,
2018, 2017 wanted that partnership with WWE. Triple H wanted it. Vince didn't want it.
right.
They wanted it bad. So I mean, are we about done with this or what?
yeah.
Yeah, 10-4.
All right, well let's wake Mike up and let's show shit because it's 2 hours in and Mike, wake up. We're ready to pull the plug in a minute.
Mike,
Mike.
Mike, 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 Mike,
Mike.
Mike.
Notre Dame sucks.
Mike. All right. Anyway, we're gonna have to message him or call him up after this to end the stream. But I guess it's time to show shit. What you got?
All right, here. Well, I don't have control of the show, so
Yeah.
hold on.
Mike, we need you to wake up, Mike.
Hold on, I'm trying to. Where the heck is he at?
Don't text him. Call him.
I'm right here.
All right. Well, wake up. We ready to end the show. We want to show shit and zoom in.
All right, quit calling me.
You're live.
Give me a second. Let me get my leg back in order.
My leg back in order.
Say
Say it, Josh. Say it. Say it.
Gotta lay off that Viagra, man. Leave that third leg alone.
No. I thought you got, and that's why I kicked your leg from your leg, Brett.
As I kicked your leg from under your leg.
Yeah. Give me a
It's
second.
on.
A second.
Just think about that.
Oh, you got him a ringside. Is it a koozie, a mug, or
It's a cup, bro.
Oh, okay. Like an Arctic.
Tumbler. Yep, tumbler.
Gotcha. Mike, don't fall asleep on us. We're waiting on you. There he is.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Zoom in on Josh. We ready to show shit in this thing?
All right. Sorry, gentlemen.
Yes,
Sorry.
lying in the cave.
La la la.
We hope everyone enjoyed the 30 minutes of HD snoring from Mike.
Yeah.
Fucking hibernation bear.
Yep.
Y'all don't understand, man. I am not feeling good tonight. I am hurting.
Well, we're almost done. At 2 hours.
Oh, you're
So
good.
this a couple purchases I made and a pre-order. One eBay purchase and one pre-order I did. I picked this up off of eBay. I seen it a couple times on Coleco, and I wanted to get it because I like the cover. Picked up Cher Half Breed.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's weird.
And I like the cover, like the back of the cover and everything. It just shows her in an Indian dress, and I actually do like that style and everything. But I was reading the back of the cover, like a lot of people wrote a lot of her songs. Like one is like Paul and Linda McCartney wrote one of her songs. Also, another one was Lennon and McCartney wrote a song for her.
I don't doubt it.
I could believe it. I mean, you got to look how Cher's longevity. I mean, since the late '60s.
Yeah.
70s.
Yes, late '60s, '70s were her high point. So,
and not to mention that woman has the greatest the woman has the greatest, most legendary plastic surgeon in the world. Because I mean, look at her today.
Shit, yeah. Was she like 80?
I mean, she don't show. I mean, I've seen people with faces that are worn out. She defies the age or whatever she does.
Yeah.
And wasn't she the lady that did the almost naked video with her on the battleship with Turn Back Time?
Yeah. That was her in her thong in her '80s style shit.
Yeah, well, it was late '80s, so I think she was like 50 right there.
Cool.
So give or take, maybe late 40s, early 50s.
I would say 40s. I would say 40s because she was young with her and Sonny Bono in the late 60s. I mean, I don't know if she was 21 yet. So if you double that by 20 years, because that's obviously 86 to 89 whenever that came out. Turn Back Time.
That's true, yeah. So then this one I got on pre-order. I actually been looking forward to this. This is a reformatted edition of this soundtrack. Basically, a bunch of artists came together and then covered the soundtrack.
Okay. I have not heard it yet, but I have heard that it was all redone.
Yes, it is. Basically, it's all redone. Like the first song, "The Touch," it's Knights of the band is called Knights of Unicron. That does all the music on it. They also do another band called Cold Slither. If you don't know who Cold Slither is, it's the fake metal band in G.I. Joe that Cobra did.
All right.
And it's that band too. So
cool trivia. Cool trivia there.
So they do the whole entire soundtrack. They also they do all the music for it. They got Stan Bush doing The Touch as a guest guitarist, which is his song. So let's see who else. Dare, they have Stan Bush coming back in for that song. Nothing's Gonna Stand in Our Way. They got Sebastian Bach coming for that song. The theme for Transformers, Brittany Slays.
I don't know.
I don't know who that is. Hunger, featuring Mark Osogu. I don't know who that is either. And Dare to Be Stupid, featuring Torch. And Torch is from that Cold Slither band.
Okay.
And also to go with it, I got on vinyl, which is the Quintesson green vinyl, and also I picked it up on CD as well.
Okay.
Cool.
So that's all I got. Short, sweet, to the point.
Oh, okay. That's why he took so long. That's all he was showing. Okay, I got you. All right. You got to bring that thing in on me or what?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Here we go. It's Metal Monday, y'all. Even though this one is it's metal band, but not exactly metal. So it makes you want to ask the question, Josh. All right.
What do you got?
We got a 2021 US limited edition in red, super clean. They wanted to auction this, nobody bid. I see they had a $28 sticker on it. Then on here they wanted a $25 start. I got it for 20. It's Megadeth, but unplugged in Boston.
Ooh.
Yes, and unplugged. This came up months ago and I didn't get it. And I was like, for the right price, I want that because I've heard a couple tracks off it. But yeah, classic era with Marty Friedman, Megadeth acoustic. Yes. And then we're gonna go here. Swap this out right here. This I don't know if this might be 3 or 4 LPs. Let me see here. I see 1, 2, 4 LPs. 3, 4. This is 4 LPs here. Let me move my sticker so y'all can see what's going on, but put it right here. All right. I think this is unofficial, but I want. Oh, this is a 2000 Germany OG Gatefold 4 XP near mint. So like one step away from you open it. But this is Motorhead live at the Hammersmith, and this is the last lineup, the longest reigning one, the longest one with Mickey D and Phil Campbell that just passed away. Yeah, a 4 LP. I don't know if anybody didn't bid on it or what. $29 for 4 albums full of live songs. You know, I'm like, yeah, you have my attention, if you know what I'm saying. This was recorded. This was recorded at the Hammersmith. It was the 30th anniversary show for the band. You know, those other 2 guys weren't. This was 2005, June 16th. So I got a nice little piece of history with the last lineup of Motorhead. So there we go. I had to have that. And we're going to end with an album I've looked for years. I did not get this from Colecco. I went online and searched. The OGs are hard to find in any kind of playable condition, and they go for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. This is an unofficial. This completes my collection. It's the band's first fucking album, and it's sealed, and I only paid $24 for it. It's the very first Misfits album, Walk Among Us.
Nice.
Yeah. So now I have them all. I love me some old school Misfits. I like the modern, everything but the last album they did where Jerry only was singing. That concludes my classic Misfits Danzig. I've got everything I need. So that's one more off the deal. But that's what I got for this week. That's what it is. And Mike, take it back.
All right.
Oh, and y'all been waiting on the big item that I had coming. It's sitting across the river for me at the post office, so I couldn't show it off. But wrestling fans, be ready. I have something awesome coming. I might have to wait till next Monday, but I'm gonna have something awesome to show on the show. One of the greatest things ever shown on this show ever.
Yeah, you know what it is? I already know what it is. Can I tell him, Jordan?
No.
Well,
and I don't think you know what it is.
And if you do,
it's your thong. It's your wrestling thong.
No.
That's okay. Mike can clown all he wants. Is when he sees when I break out what I've got, he's gonna go, son of a bitch. Josh is gonna go, oh jeez, and J-Rod's gonna say that's cool as shit.
Yeah, it's just a wrestling thong, everybody.
Banana running around a banana hammock.
I'll take about 50 picks and charge Mike $10 a pick, and I'll send them all in his. I'll put it on and I'll send them all in his mailbox, and he'll have to sell.
I'm not paying you, bro. I'm not paying you $1 for any of that. That's nasty. I forget why the subject came up. Last year we were talking about mailing pubes. I don't know why. What the hell?
Hurt pubes.
Why do we do this?
What the hell?
What?
I don't know why y'all were. Yeah, I don't know why y'all were talking about that.
No.
Yeah, it was all you, Mike.
No, that was never me, bro.
Yeah, that was you, bro.
I don't even know what you're talking about, brother.
It was the pubes.
Oh, dear Jesus, no.
We finally woke him up. See, people, that's how it works around there.
No, man.
On the thing of pubes. Mike, take us home, baby.
Wow, really?
Yep.
Yes.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not watching Ringside Ranch, you are doing life wrong.
Or snoring.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, I'm going to be honest here. I am hurting. I am hurting
Oh
bad.
yeah. Sound like it, brother.
No, I
we
mean,
got
I'm
your back,
really,
man.
I mean, my calf in 2023, my calf muscle, there's two muscles that contract together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, mine, and
Uh,
today I was at work, man, and I jumped across one of those big ass pipes. And when I jumped across the pipe, I could feel it again. And it's 24/7 Charlie horse in my right leg. I'm in pain.
he
Playing the
got
violin
his
for you.
Oh,
he
yeah,
got
yeah,
his
yeah.
heel turned up to 11, boy. Hey,
What you say? Him and his wrestling thong. That's okay.
It's all right. Hey, J-Rod, he's gonna hate me when I get it when I got it and I showed him the show.
I'm not gonna hate on you, dude.
sure.
I'll give you shit, but I ain't gonna hate on you. I
It
never
will
hate.
it will probably be one of the nicest pieces of wrestling memorabilia ever shown on the show, and I'm gonna hype it up all week.
I know what it is now. It's Andre the Giant's onesie.
oh,
I thought he was gonna say something else, but mentioning Andre the Giant, in my
fucking jock
opinion,
strap.
it is better than Andre the Giant.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be something from New Japan. It's got to be somebody's sweat. That's what it is. That's what it is.
No.
Oh,
This has almost nothing to do with New Japan.
really?
Almost nothing.
Almost nothing.
Almost nothing.
Well, let's be
person
honest.
was in New
Out of
Japan.
everybody on this planet that's ever wrestled, short of The Rock and Roman Reigns, everyone has been to Japan. So let's just call it what it is, at least once.
Right.
Okay.
The new losers don't count on WWE television.
All right, so Mike, continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are not food that you eat, ladies and gentlemen, because we're not the sustenance that you need to survive. But we do make you survive because we are.
Food for the ears, baby.
Yeah, but
Chipped
hopefully next time Mike mutes his mic because snoring is not for your ears, and we know you all hate that. But like always, remember,
Sorry.
what's mine is mine. What's yours? It's going to be mine too.
world.
Analytically speaking, y'all, we are the hottest wrestling talk that they got going, minus some hiccups. Lil Dawn even says that she enjoyed the show. Y'all give it a like, a subscribe, dust the elbows, the whole shebang, baby.
That's
Let's
right.
go.
And I hope you're gonna have if you don't have some good earplugs for Dawn Marie, just gonna need some heavy duty for Mike Snore.
Wow. Hating, bro. Hating.
No, not
As
hating.
always.
Agony. The podcast. Oh well, this match went. Yeah, that's what we got for 30 minutes. Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Damn.
I'm not feeling great, man. I promise you, I'm in pain.
The bear
Always,
came out,
y'all,
man.
Let's
Say it,
both
J-Rod.
over
Say
there.
it, brother.
Let's both over there and take y'all for watching.
Right. Wednesday, we will try to have a show. Mike will be running it. Josh will be away watching Guns N' Roses. Last concert was mine. This turn, it's his turn. J-Rod will be here, and at least by 10 o'clock, I'm hoping I'll be here.